All right, welcome back. This is, believe it or not, take number 3 for the week 5 uh, journey into legal blindness video. So, at any rate, unfortunately I had an issue with my gaming desktop and had to pull the NVIDIA card and wipe Windows and everything. It took about twice as long as it used to, but still got it done. So, hey, pretty happy with that. Um, got a new video card on the way. Feel pretty confident I'll be able to fumble my way through that install. Um, Great news. Week number 3 of the big R up there, being able to see that. It's fuzzy, but make it out about 15 inches away. So fantastic that my visual acuity hasn't slipped down in the last week. That makes about 3 weeks in a row now, which is fantastic. Um, a couple of learnings from this week and challenges and whatnot, but nothing crazy. One, I didn't fall or run into anything for the first week in a while. Difference being, I used my cane pretty much anywhere I went. And yeah, to my counselors, I know you keep saying it, so you're right. So I'm gonna try and make sure I'm doing that even more when I think maybe I could just do the seeing eye human thing or whatever. The cane's probably a good idea. And then beyond that, we are starting to look at house plans, things like that. My wife has a book that tells every room, every the best contrast and whatnot for visual impairment and whatnot. So it's going to be a long process to figure all that out. But you just got to think about things a little differently with this stuff. So being legally blind, you gotta take into account what color's the countertop, what color's the backsplash, more than you did before. More than just aesthetically pleasing, it needs to be something that makes sense and you can physically see. You know what I mean? So to that end, we're going to be working on that, and it's going to be a while, but we're going to get that done eventually. So kind of excited for that, which is nice. So at the end of the day, sorry, trying to get the ring cam to stop jingling here. At the end of the day, excited moving that forward. Did get accepted into the Orientation and Mobility School (O&M), where they teach you how to use a cane properly. That'll be coming up in a couple of months. So I'll talk more about that when that happens. But the short version is it's Monday to Friday. And my understanding is breakfast, 2 to 3 hours of training, lunch, 2 to 3 hours of training, dinner, 2 to 3 hours of optional night training, which I'll definitely do the night training, Monday to Friday. So it's going to be intense, but I'm definitely looking forward to that. So excited that got approved. Got Fusion approved and installed this just literally Friday. Have not started learning how to use it yet, but excited to do that. I know it's going to be a lot, but I think that's going to be a game changer. And for those of you who don't know, that's basically a magnifier glass on steroids and reading stuff to you on steroids. It's a program that does apparently much better than the Windows-based stuff does, especially for the SQL coding and stuff that I do. So excited for that. The big things I would say from this week are happy that happy didn't walk into anything and knock anything over, which is awesome. I'm getting some pretty heavy headaches in grocery stores and things, and so if anybody's got any ideas for that, I'm all ears. But what I think it is when you go down an aisle, you look at an aisle, there's all this reflections and whatnot, like off the bottles, the glass, and the lighting, and my eyes keep trying to focus on all these things, which is they can't anyway. It's too far. It's outside of the 15 inches, and so it's like heavy focus, move, heavy focus, move, heavy focus, move. And I think that's what's giving me the headaches. So I was going to try wearing some sunglasses in the grocery store to knock that reflection down and maybe stop my eyes from going squirrel, squirrel, or a different analogy, fish in the ocean, lure, yummy. And that's kind of what they seem like they're doing. It's just all over the place. So I'm going to try and knock that down with the sunglasses and kind of just see how that goes. But beyond that, really, really happy with where things are. I know that sounds funny because it's 15 inches, and it's not clear. But it's even a little fuzzy at 15. I'll take it. Um, but at the end of the day, it's 3 weeks where it hasn't dropped down. And remember, there for a couple of weeks, it was just right off the mountain. So hopefully that continues. If it doesn't, we'll roll with it. Beyond that, just working on Braille. I need to work on it more. I did go ahead and put a big old Braille chart on the wall there so that I can't ignore it. Thing just is in your face. Walk in, look at it, trying to memorize the dots and whatnot. I don't know if you can see that, but so hopefully that helps. It's doable. It's just I'm not a spring chicken, and it's going to take a while. It's a language, and but that said, since it's a numerical code, it's right up my alley. So I got to keep working on that and just putting time, effort into that, and I think it'll be fine. I've got some some other things coming up that excited to share and talk about. But right now, just working to minimize the headaches where I can, and working to use the cane more, and avoid the oopsies as much as I can, and just getting more comfortable with the fact that we're legally blind. And I say we intentionally because this affects you and the people around you and your sphere. So my wife, my children when they come to visit. Heck, it affects the dogs because unfortunately they're all little ones, and they're trying to learn that Dad can't see them anymore, and I will step on them, and it sucks. I hate that for them. But I will say I have noticed that even the dogs have started to. It's like the Red Sea with Moses, man. The dogs part ways when I'm coming through because they're like, this dude can't see me and he's going to squash me. So even they're learning and adapting and growing. So, I just pray to Jesus that I can keep a positive attitude and keep things moving, and make it the best that it can be, and hopefully these videos help me. That's what the counselors have asked me to do. But also, hopefully, if someone else has a need and sees this and found even a tidbit of help out of it and value out of it, that'd be awesome. So, any rate, until next week, we'll keep it rocking, keep it moving, and hopefully vision stays at the 15. It's not going to get better, but hopefully it stays there at that. But if not, we'll deal with it, and really trying to learn and grow and just adapt to this new reality. And so, anyway, y'all, I'll talk to you on the flip side. Y'all have good out there. Peace, peace.